What's up?
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of the Dapper Weekly, a series reviewing the top dApps currently running on blockchain. My name is Mappo and I am head of content for ELF and your host of the Dapper Weekly. If you missed the first episode, you can find the link in the description below or in the top right corner. Thanks to ELF for sponsoring this series. Be sure to check them out as they are drawing very near to their mainnet launch. Make sure you follow their Twitter and Telegram channels to keep up to date on all news and announcement. Again, links in the description below. This is the rating guide I'll be using, and I'll be focusing on first impressions, user interface, user experience, quality of production, and then a bonus rating which will vary from dApp to dApp. The dApps we will review will be selected mostly from State of the dApps. The main criteria for these apps will be based on their daily and weekly active users, starting with some of the most active ones first. If, however, you have a live dApp that you would like reviewed, please comment below. Let's get into it. Now this dApp that I'm reviewing is listed as BAT or Basic Attention Token, but the actual dApp is really the Brave web browser. They describe themselves as introducing blockchain-based digital advertising, which creates a decentralized and transparent digital ad exchange. This dApp is running on the Ethereum blockchain. Brave was developed by Brave Software Company, founded in 2015 by now CEO Brendan Eich and CTO Brian Bondi. There are two components to the concept. There's the Brave browser, which creates the environment needed, and then they have the BATs, or the Basic Attention Tokens, which is the utility token derived from user attention. The Brave browser is meant to be faster, more secure, and more anonymous than any other centralized browsers like Chrome or Firefox or Safari. It can also anonymously track user attention to accurately reward both users and publishers. And then this brings us to the token. So the BAT is the token which is used as rewards and payment. Now, I'm going to show you a portion of a video shown on their website which explains this best. There's no point in me trying to rephrase it really.
Publishers will receive tokens when ads are viewed. Users also get a share for their attention if they choose to receive ads. From that share, they can then donate back to publishers they wish to support. We also see publishers being paid in tokens, able to use those tokens to reward users to promote their content. And if they like, they could charge for premium content that is paid in tokens. The BAT should become a new standard that's used in the entire advertising ecosystem. We believe that this combination of blockchain, smart contract, browser analytics, and accountable open source code and auditability is the future of advertising on the internet.
Well, that is fairly clear and simple, so let's get straight into this dApp. To install Brave, you'll need to head over to the Brave website and click download. They have Brave for all the main operating systems on both computers and mobile devices, which is really good. You'll need to download the executable, which is quite a small file. When you run this, it downloads the actual files needed for the browser and installs it. Upon completion, you'll see the Brave browser itself. Now, it actually looks quite nice and very familiar. It seems like they have based the template mostly from Firefox. Tabs, side menu, and layout all look the same. The first screen will bring you to a welcome tour, showing you how to import your bookmarks and settings from your other browsers. Choose your search engine, color theme, protection level, and then enable rewards. Now, once you enable the rewards, you will have a wallet created for you and you can start browsing and earning. So it's really straightforward in that aspect. I actually really like the default screen on the new tab. So it's super clean and I love stats, so I know I'll be checking back in here quite regularly. From here, it is almost identical to normal internet browsing. You can access any site online. So when you open a site, on the top right corner you can see how much work the Brave browser is actually doing for you. So for example, let's go to foxsports.com. Brave has blocked 23 ads and trackers already. You'll also notice a difference in the load speed when you turn the shield off for the site as opposed to when it is on. Here it is off, 1 cat and dog, 2 cat and dog, 3 cat and dog. So it takes about 3.5 seconds. And when we turn it on, 1 cat and dog, 2 cat and dog, 3, it's just over 2 seconds. Doesn't sound like much of a difference, 1.5 seconds, but in reality, that's a massive difference. When you add all of these up, the percentage change is massive. But more importantly, and this is really crucial compared to a lot of other ad blockers, there's almost no difference to the contents I see, just as complete as without the shielding. Now, just next to this part, you can also see that it disables autoplay, which I like. On the other side, you can see notifications here for when you earn your tokens. You can click and see your wallet balance, your attention percentage on the site, and options on tipping the site, if it is a verified site. Just a point to note here, anyone can become a content publisher. They just need to verify ownership of their site, and it will automatically become eligible to earn rewards. So let's say you own maposblog.com, and you've got 100 viewers going in each day. All you need to do is you verify it, and then all of those viewers, if they come through the Brave browser, you're going to be earning money on that. Now let's just take a quick second to go back to the new tab screen, the one that I really liked, and you can already see it's starting to add up in ads blocked and the time that I've saved. I can easily see that this is going to start to build into minutes, and then over a few months it might build into hours, and it's just really nice. I mean, I'm already addicted to, I'm going to be going back to the screen every time I open the browser and just check the stats and compare and see how awesome it is. Now, I'm not going to go into the settings in too much detail, but from what I've seen, it does have all the important settings that you'll be wanting and requiring. This browser does also support torrent files, which is kind of cool. I know I use torrents, and it's just a really handy way of sharing content. If there was one thing that I would have liked to see on this, and this is a minor thing, I think it could be really cool, is in a new tab screen, if you can actually customize the images shown, so you can have your own images just like you can with your desktop. That's probably the one thing that I'd really like. I mean, they may have it and I just haven't found it yet, but from what I've seen, that isn't yet a feature. Now, there is also one important thing that I must mention. When you do set up your rewards, auto contribute is switched on by default. What that means is each month, the sites that you visit will receive a portion of an automatic payment coming out of your wallet. So for starters, it means that even if you visit rubbish sites that you don't even want to contribute, it will do that unless you manually remove them and adjust that. Now, there are settings to do that, but at least to start with, it might be a good idea, just until you get a bit familiar with it, to switch that off. So it's a really nice browser. I mean, aside from the fact that it's running on blockchain, it's super clean design and fast website loads are great. It has the built-in ad blocker, which is really quite smooth and doesn't affect usability at all. And on top of that, it rewards users and content publishers based on their real user attention. I mean, it's all about creating a more transparent world online. And at the end of the day, I believe they have accomplished this. I really don't have anything bad to say about this app. I mean, I'm seriously considering moving all my browsing across to this app myself. What can I say? The app speaks for itself. Okay guys, that concludes another review of another great app. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe, and click the bell to get notifications of any new content we release. I'll see you all in the next video.